Rethinking my life, March 2024. So essentially, I applied for a tech job that I haven't received the answer of. I was denied a promotion for senior sales uh, role, and I have applied for a call center cold calling position that I cannot go reach back to because if I get the tech job, my days off will change and I won't be able to. They are off on Saturday, Sundays. My current days off are Wednesday, Thursday, so I can do cold calling on my weekends. My weekend, which is Wednesday, Thursday, the cold call center is open, but the cold call center is not open on Sundays. So I'm waiting so I can make a decision about that. Regardless, I was at work and that happened, and I got extremely frustrated because I am essentially a glorified receptionist. Yes, I talk to 200 to 1,000 people per day that are from different places, but I work and sit in one place. I am essentially a glorified receptionist. I have plenty of downtime that I can't do much with because people may come in. I can't do deep work. John Fisher said something, the Howard student, that resonated with me, that I wrote down. That's the first line, if you see, which is choose a path or it will be chosen for you. Not because someone will choose it, but because you will absorb by osmosis what others are doing. And that I've tried. That was okay in India when I was surrounded fucking JBCN, bro. I was surrounded by high quality people, like high, just driving fucking competent motherfuckers. But now it's not okay because I'm surrounded by mediocrity. I'm in a tourist town. People are here to have fun, not to build their lives. Which is why I have the fascination with the USA. What would my ideal self do in this situation? I would wake up at 5. I would work on tech and my business, whether that be SMMA or this YouTube. That goes to Sam Owens, how you do one thing is how you do everything. I always thought that it's the, oh, I'm focusing on the business, I don't have time for MTV, I don't have time for training. That's not true. How you do one thing is how you do everything. I realized that over time, you let one thing go and it'll like spill over. I'd wake at 5. I'd work on tech and my business. That's the main thing. I would have right now I have my schedule is up and down because of shift work, which is also very frustrating, which adds to like I'm a fucking glorified receptionist. I'm not a salesperson. I don't do cold calls all day. I'm dependent on the inbound of I'm on the foot traffic of my office to sell. I'd wake at 5 and I'll sleep at 9. Wake up, eat the frog early in the morning, then train. So that would be learn, eat the frog, then train, then work, come and back and sleep. I would also do what I'm doing now. I'm gonna tell the girl I dated. I don't think she's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna tell her very clearly that like if she was a man, if she did not have a vagina, I would not hang out with her. Yeah, I will make that clear to her. But also, right now I'm in a transitionary place because I'm yet to know about tech and I'm yet to know about the call role. Most likely I'm going to start working 27 days a week in 2 weeks or so. 2 to 4 weeks. So that's going to be all good. Movement wise, I won't have time for that. Yeah, I'm just got complacent, just watching YouTube the whole day. Fucking relationship TikToks. The same reason we do this, bro. Like, same reason we go hard. BV or bache. Everything boils down to BV or bache. So when I see BV and bache, it's fucking addicting. So I'm gonna stop that. YouTube.com it is insane when you have the unhook from YouTube. I'll link a video. Hamza's this 12-minute video will change your life. He shows his YouTube blockers and stuff. And then you go to actual YouTube. It is insane. It is insane, dude. It's so you can't win. I don't care if you're David Goggins. You can't win. They're optimizing to take you in, to pull you in. Hundreds of engineers optimizing to pull you in, split testing every single thing. So you pulled in. You were not gonna win. I wouldn't watch as much. I'm averaging 2 hours of screen time, 2 to 4 hours of screen time. that a lot of it is at the gym for like a stopwatch, a 2 minutes rest. I'm gonna eliminate my phone. I'm gonna start using my either dumb phone or my watch. Yeah, I would also not use my phone messenger. I would power it off and keep it in my bag. I also have a bunch of bullshit. I was using shampoo and spices and cutlery and containers that I don't use anymore because I have meal service that have been lugging with me around. Like when I came in here 4 days ago, 5 days ago, a week ago, a week ago, they said to me, "Oh, he has too much stuff." I was like, "Yeah, I do. I've always had too much stuff." But then I realized it's not bullshit. So I'm gonna, if in the next week all my containers are not sold on marketplace, I will just give them to whoever. All my cutlery, I will after this video wash them and then put it on marketplace. What else? Yeah, I was also reading Dune, and I was like deeply into it. But I think I was only into it because I saw the movie and I saw the movie was fucking amazing. The book wasn't, in my opinion. Dune was very slow. I mean, it was like 6 of Crows. 6 of Crows is like peak, but Dune was too slow for my liking, and it culminated too quickly for my liking. So stop reading Dune. Started reading the greats, the top 0.0001% of people. I'll link Charlie Morgan's video about that in the description. For me, that would be Seneca and Epictetus and the like. I was also eating a lot of bullshit in that I was stopping. I was I I would I do my best to help customers. Some customers absolutely love what I do and offer me donuts, and I have the donuts, and it's bullshit. I have to stop doing that. I have stopped doing that. A girl offered me like a big jar of chocolate ice cream, which is admittedly my weakness. Chocolate. Anyone who knows me in real life will tell you that I've forgotten the taste of everything except chocolate. Can't forget chocolate, bro. Picture. I refused that because not because I was like, no, I'm gonna have it. I was like, I'll decide tomorrow. I'll let you know. And then I was like, don't ever give me bullshit again. That sort of thing. What I did previously when I got bullshit was, I'm not taking this, or thank you, and I'll give this to my friends. Not my friends, but people, acquaintances, because then they lend it to me. I can use that later. Cunning, I know. And I don't want to give my friends bullshit. And the whole, it relates to essentialism. Would I seek this out if it weren't presented to me? And that goes to the girl I went on a date with. Yeah, it's gonna be brutal when I tell all of this, but she deserves the truth, honestly. She deserves the truth. I can see how I may not want her, but it's not that no one would want her. I think she is wife quality of someone out there. I'm not saying that too, it's not bullshit. She's feminine in that way. I think a good man can lead her, but I'm not that guy because I don't want to lead. Almost, I want someone who will walk alongside me, sort of thing. The Layla to my homozy, so to speak. But for that, I have to become homozy. I'm angry at my position in life. I'm a glorified receptionist. The best receptionist here. I meet hundreds of people a day, but I'm still a receptionist. But that's my fault. I chose an institution, QRC, by the way. Don't fucking come to QRC. QRC is bullshit. That does not choose. The chooses not to allow me to leave my position, even though I'm getting paid more and will develop more skills because it's not a tourism industry. I've changed rules before at JBCN. The only thing I can do is like get the contract and be like, this is $30 an hour. This is what I want to do. This is making more money. They're sponsoring me. What is the problem? Especially when I do more hours, like in 1 or 2 months, like it should be fine. Or I can just do it part time for the next while, 4 months, and then I have 2 months to do full time. That'll be enough for me to prove my worth and get sponsored. If I don't get sponsored, business or go to India, go to USA. I also realized the fact that I came here to ride bikes. Now I'm no longer riding bikes. That I'm not in a position in life where I can afford to. Maybe that's a limiting belief, but I can't afford to ride bikes at the moment. I literally can't afford. It's too much money. If I spend more time working to get the money to maintain my bike, I don't get enough time riding. If I get enough time riding, I don't get to maintain my bike. And there's more to it. There's, even if I'm able to figure out how to maintain my bike, that's A, time, that's time gone. B, I can't. It then gets difficult to go to the gym. which you're like, oh fuck, you don't have to go to the gym. Yes, I do. I've gotten hot already too much to not go to the gym and make myself. I don't have as many injuries in India because I was strong as fuck. Not as fuck, but like relative to the gradient and the type of terrain in India for MTB, I was much stronger. Like my skill was the constraint on my not my strength. Here it is the opposite. I came here for MTB. Now that I'm no longer that best place for money is USA. And second best in India because India is the only place that allows me to build a business. I know my father won't listen, but that's okay. I can explain it to him, and he started respecting me because he sees the fact that I'm not a pussy or I'm not just wasting my time. I am moving towards greener horizons, which is like, bro, like people, pinchot Indian kids will go on Hamza's video and be like, I'm Indian, bro. My parents don't allow me to fucking go to gym or whatever because you're a pussy, bro. Because I was a pussy, bro. Because my brother Yasir, if you're watching this, because he is a pussy. Because he's not respected. I am respected, dude. Because one small thing, um, I had to renew my passport. I did that myself. I did the Aadhaar card myself. I got everything. I'll do it. I'm not given like Indian household, Oedipal complex to the max. They won't give you independence. They will keep you a child forever. You have to take your independence. When you take your independence, they will start respecting you. The same Hamza says about how he went back to his house after university and he started waking up at 5 a.m. and going for runs. And his parents started respecting him and he started earning money and he got more respect and he was given his freedom and independence. The same thing. You have to. My father, I don't. He did not know that I don't believe in Islam, but at this point, if he asks, I'll be like, yeah, I don't believe in Islam. Like, you can't do anything about it. Actually, probably not because I may need to go to the US and I need his money for that. But as the truth, live like your father is dead. I essentially live like my father is dead. Today, I'm going to call him. He's been calling me for 3 days. I usually don't pick up his calls. I delay it for 2-3 days, but this time I'm like, I'll call you once a week on Wednesdays. But that's not free. Yeah, you're not allowed to do anything because your parents don't respect you because you're not worth respecting. Become formidable. You don't get women because you're not worth respecting. Get formidable. Start going to the gym, build muscle, start working, become competent. As Peterson says, it's you don't want to be a rabbit, you don't want to be nice, you want to be good. You want to be a monster that has tamed himself, you want to be a lion that's tamed. The purpose of New Zealand was to learn skills. Now the purpose of NZ is my 9 month internship is to learn skills. If Queenstown call center is like, no, we don't want you. Like this part time thing will not work for us, sorry. Then I'll just be like, I'll work for free. I want to work once a day. I'll work for free. Your only investment is the time you spend in training me. That's it. I will work the hardest. I will make the max, and I'll be the best here. That's my guarantee to you. And until I don't become the top salesman for the week, for the month, or whatever the fuck they have, don't pay me. I'm going to do that because Hormozy says you have to buy skills, and Baker says sales, and Hormozy said sales, and there's one more guy that says sales. I forgot. All the rich guys say sales. I've done step 1, which is high volume inbound in person. Now I want to do outbound lead generation / outbound cold calls. But I am the factor, not sure there will be territory and people don't want and all of that, but I don't want the inbound to be the bottleneck. Yeah, with girls the same thing. Keep high standards, go on multiple first dates. That's what Hormozy says. Vivek told me when Hormozy made his video about what I would do if I was single at Valentine's Day. He was like, Hamza is destroyed, bro. Hamza has no job in this point. Hormozy covered all of it. But yeah, go on multiple first dates. When people come in, I keep asking them out. Again, the girl I'm in a date with is not okay with that. That's something I have to make clear to her. Hamza's video of like fitness, money, and girls that are 20 years old. That's it. That's what you have to focus on. And Epictetus and bro, I'm going crazy about this. Everyone has their book, right? Hamza has The Way of the Superior Man. What is his name? I blanked out. The one that's doing the school games with Hormozy and Sam Owens. That guy has a slight edge. I think I'll have the Enchiridion, bro. Enchiridion, 35-page manual, longer than the fucking Quran. Amazing. Just go read it. I will link piracy, PDF, not piracy, I link PDF and I link audiobook in the description. Please listen to it, bro. It's 2000 years old. It's distilled teaching of a philosopher, of a slave. A slave learned how to think and he taught kings. A slave taught kings. A slave that only had the liberty to conquer this. Everything else was bought from someone else. He had only this, and that's what he used to the max. A slave learned to live, and now he's a slave is teaching kings to live. Maybe that's where you should learn to live from. Because we have like the whole materialistic of like we're gonna be millionaires and billionaires and we're gonna have big yachts and all around the world, and our parents and our children and our wives won't have to worry about spending a thing. Everything is free for them. Like Buddha says, like Naval says, you're a slave to your desire. Desire is a contract to make yourself unhappy until you get the thing. Slaves don't get anything. Maybe if a slave can get happy, you can apply the same philosophy in your life. Maybe that's not the correct. Maybe that's not the thing you should do if you're optimizing for success, material success, but for you can still be wealthy and happy. I feel like, or content, or fulfilled, or satisfied, because happy is a ominous term. I was remembering this girl that I liked in India, and I said, just fuck her, bro. Like, just focus on being the best man you can be. Admittedly, it is a idea that I'm holding at two lengths. Someone said genius is holding contradicting ideas in your head. Like, I don't give a shit about the girl. At the same time, and I'll be the best man I can to be, not I'm not optimizing for her, but I'm optimizing for women around the world. I'm optimizing for my own respect, which if I have my own respect, I am my harshest critic. Other girls will have my respect as well. But and at the same time, when I'm on the leg press and it's burning and I'm going down on the eccentric and I'm pausing on the eccentric and then I'm pushing back up and I can't do it anymore. My mind, the guy that I wanted that girl, she was with this guy. I saw them together. It's never gonna happen again. I'm gonna meet her 10 years down the line, and I'll be like, "You fucked up, bro. You fucked up. You should have dated me when you had the chance. You fucked up." That's a big motivation, and people that are on signal with me, Siddha and my mother, and Vivek, how much at the gym. I'll just think about that and be like, I cannot lose that game. I have to be the max I can be, and then defeat her partner, whoever her partner is at the time. What scared the shit out of me is her marrying the man I could have been. If she marries Bill Gates' son, I don't give a shit, bro. Like, if she marries someone that started from scratch and worked his way top to the top, it's gonna hurt. If he's better than me, then it's gonna light a white hot rage, bro. Like, I don't want to see the man I could have been in him. I want to leave that to chance or regret, or should have done more, should have done better, should have pushed harder. Guys, ultimately we have to do business. Now we just need the freedom to be able to do that as well. If you have to go back to India, that's fine. Lock room and focus on work. Otherwise, college in USA if I'm not able to. So for now, I'm working in a 9-month internship, and then I have 6 months of study, and then I have to go to work sponsorship because this one does not have a post-study work visa, or I can continue it in another college in New Zealand to get a post-study work visa. What I'm going to do now is try to work max to figure out work visa. If I can get a work visa, great. I'll work here, I'll earn money, I'll go back to India or wherever, do my own business. I'll keep doing this on the side, and then, or I'll just go to USA. I'll do college instead of continuing college in New Zealand, I'll go to college in USA. Admittedly, it will be more expensive, but I think it's worth it. Independent of the studies, and if I'm going to the USA, I'll go back to India most likely for 6 months to a year and fucking nail the cities and all the shit that they want, because I want to surround myself with the max people, bro. Like, I don't want to be a big fish in a small pond anymore. I want Hamza in real life, bro. Like, I want Hormozi in real life. That's the plan. Today I'm going to talk to my father and probably tell him about that plan. I'd like to get a work sponsorship so I can earn money, so I can have a cushion to work on a business for 2 to 4 years. If not, then just work for free here until I can and max skills, and then go to college in the USA and then grind there for the money and start my business, or start my business without college. But my main thing with college is I'm going to surround myself with max people, bro. Like, if I'm in Silicon Valley, it is much more likely that I start my own company with someone, if I'm with competent people. Like the girls in Mumbai, the girls in fucking Goregaon, Bhain, Chot, Siddha. Like girls in Goregaon versus girls in Queenstown, quite different. Girls in Mira Road versus girls in Goregaon, quite different. Girls in JVCN versus girls in QRC, quite different. People matter. Social may not matter, but people around you matters. You pick things up by osmosis. That's me rethinking my life.